I begin, as always, in the matchless, glorious, and precious name of the Lord Jesus Christ. So, this is me just giving people recommendations for YouTubers, for Christian YouTubers to follow. This is basically what this video is going to be about. So, if you're on YouTube, a Christian on YouTube, and you're looking for people to follow, and you're looking for who do I follow that loves Jesus with their whole being, I will say, I'm gonna just give you some suggestions of first few people to go for. Okay, I'm gonna start with male YouTubers because there is for a while I've been following just female and couples, but I want to change that. I want to give some a lot, as many male YouTubers as possible who love Jesus. So the first one that's up, the first one I know of is Everitt Born. Everitt Born is somebody who just basically goes through many theological issues. He's basically goes through things like discipleship, specific doctrines all throughout the scriptures, things like that. So that's him. There's another one. The other one would be, his name is Chase, I think it is. His name is Chase, and he is basically another one. He's more focused on racism. He's more focused on vlogging, things like that. There's the other one. There's another one. I'm just trying to look and see. Joseph Solomon. He does singing. He does spoken word. He does a lot of live streams. So there's him. What else? Where else? Just trying to see. There's Jon Jorgensen as well. Jon Jorgensen does a lot of Bible study techniques, showing us how to study the Bible. Just going into summer reading. He does a lot of words for wisdom. What more is there? What else does he do? He does a lot of spoken word as well. So he's basically a pastor. He's basically, he's an author, seeker, things like that. So he's paired with a lot of numerous organizations too. So yeah. Let's see what else? Who else? What other male Christian YouTubers are there? Just looking. There's a guy with the Source of Light. There's Source of Light TV. There's Source of Light TV by Tony Kell. He's as similar to Everitt Born's. His is very similar to Everitt Born's. So there's also there's also Michael Spann. He just talks about current events. He talks about current events. He occasionally talks about current events. He also talks about some relationship issues. He also talks about basically relationship advice, and he also goes through, let's see what else. So occasionally he occasionally goes through some faith related issues. So yeah. So yeah, here's the next few male Christian YouTubers are more apologetics based. There's Bold TV by Preston Perry. He tackles Jehovah's Witnesses. He tackles let's see what else. He tackles Jehovah's Witnesses. We also have videos of him talking to Mormons. He's talking to people, New Wagers, atheists, agnostics, where he's evangelizing people, sharing the gospel with them. He also goes through the talks about the doctrine of Jehovah's Witnesses as well. So next one is David Wood of Acts 17 Apologetics. He does defend, he's a very apologetics based one, but is bent towards criticizing Islam and talking about current events related to Islam. And occasionally he will defend the Christian faith, and he will talk about how our brethren in Christ are being persecuted and they're being attacked, and how Muslims are persecuting Christians. So that's the other one. There's also Vocab Malone. He's geared towards Hebrew Israelites. His apologetics channel is geared towards Hebrew Israelites. What else? Where else? I'd also advise you to take a look at Adam Coleman as well. His is called True ID. That's the one. So yes, now on to couples. There's Nate and Sutton. They are very, while they do talk about faith-based issues, they are more geared towards they're more geared towards relationships, dating advice, and basically the boundaries you should think about keeping, things like that. There's all similar to them is Paul and Morgan. They're talking about relationship issues, dating, marriage, divorce, and also current events occasionally. Though they did occasionally mention that they were going to probably be shifting gears, and yes, in one of their most recent video, which was a bit of a clickbaiter. I will show it to you. You'll see it if I show it to you. And there are others. With that, there's Tori and Chad. Let's see, who else? There's Brian and Lisa. Just trying to see. I'm trying to see if there are any others. Look for more. Oh, I think I remember. I forgot to mention some from. I forgot to sort of mention some other male YouTubers. One of them is called Tyler. His name is Tyler Reese. I went to college with him. The name of his channel is called Hashtag It Is Written. It's basically to give encouragement to believers everywhere. That's one. That's a male YouTuber. Now back to the couples-based Christian couples YouTube channels. That would be, there's also Matt and Esther. Esther's one. Let's see. There's, trying to see if there are more. There's also, there's James and Kristen. James and Kristen, James and Kristen are not like are not like Nathan Sutton or Paula Morgan. They are more geared towards. They do talk about their relationship, marriage, and stuff like that, but they're more geared towards faith in general, things like that. Similar to them are Ronnie and Mel. While they might talk about relationships and boundaries more, they are more focused on faith related issues. Their YouTube channel, I discovered their YouTube channel on March 19th, and it's sort of led to me giving you this one. So yeah. Let's see, who else? 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 There's who else? I'm trying to look. Those are all the ones I can think, couples I can think of. Now, on the female Christian YouTubers, there is Nastasia Grace. She's a very good YouTuber. She talks about some relationship issues. Basically, her vlog talking about her singleness. She's currently engaged to Micaiah Fit. Micaiah, I think it is. Trying to look for his last name. Micaiah, her fiance, who is currently has a YouTube channel of his own, but that's not the point I'm trying to go for here. There's Nastasia. There's also Kirby Minnick. You can find her at Kirby as a boss. She does occasionally go in a relationship, but she does strictly go towards faith. She's also a speaker, things like that. I love her. Her channel's awesome. Go check it out in your free time. Let's see, where else? There's also Meg Flowers. Hers just started up. I'll put hers in the description eventually. Let's see, where else? Let's see, where else? There are also Meg Flower. I said Meg Flower. There's also Tiffany Dawn as well. She's strictly talking about relationship-centered issues. She's currently married. There's also Holly Woods. She's a female rapper and a speaker and a spoken word poet. Where else? There's also Mary Mack. She's showing strictly for Insta. She's on Instagram. She does strictly fitness, but she occasionally goes into faith-related issues. There's also Lexi Theory. She she's a mom. She vlogs. She might have occasionally go into faith issues, social issues. Let's see, there's Celeste Rayanne. Or I forgot another couple. Whom I went to college. At least one of them I went to college with. Lily and Nigel Nguyen. Check their channel out. Anyways, back to the ladies. It would be... There's also Hannah Denton. And there would also be Jenna Loves Jesus. And there's also One Day I Sola. She's actually a female rapper signed to Reach Records. There's also you also got Kristen of James and Kristen with her own individual channel. But there's another one. But that I think pretty sure you want to see her with her husband. There's also little serving. She's a serving, so she's somebody from Korea. So yeah, I forgot another channel, couples channel. It's called the Mendrigals with Brittany and David Mendrigal. Seriously, go to their channel. David, when you go to their channels they talk about relationship issues, they also talk about some faith-related issues, and when they do, when David speaks, he is so passionate. It's awesome. I advise you to go. So those are all the YouTube channels I highly recommend for all of you. If I think of some more, I will put them up here. That is all. God bless.